Hello, y'all. I just want to talk about this story that I read in EV magazine, and it's about the cover, the illustration, or not illustration, the photograph. Really, it's a photograph. I'm pretty sure, unless it's an AI approximation of a photograph. But I think it's an actual photograph, from what I hear, from what I understand. Photograph on the EP of an musical artist named Harrison Patrick Smith, also known as the Dare. Now, um, I listened to a couple of this guy's songs, and I mean the music is it's catchy. It's got this sort of aughts vibe to it. It sounds a little bit like the Hives and other bands from that era, which I've personally found kind of appealing, musically speaking. But I have to say there is something definitely unsettling about this cover, and I'm not going to show it here because I just know the way this stuff can work. I know that you show something that's out there, and then they flag you. Then they say you're showing CP, and we're flagging you for that. We're holding you responsible for that. I know that game. I know how it works. So I am not going to show it, but I'll link to it, and I will also describe it for you. Just a little bit from this article. Harrison Patrick Smith, also known as the Dare, is a New York-based musician who released the Sex EP on May 19th, 2023, so just came out. Recording has been celebrated for its debauched dance punk songs. The Dare's work is a return of the quote-unquote indie sleaze, an amalgamation of 90s grunge and rock and roll. I don't really hear much 90s grunge in it. I don't think that's a good description of the music, but whatever. It's not so important. So, in Pitchfork's review of the EP, they explained that, quote, there is nostalgia for the era of Terry Richardson sexploitation. Now, Terry Richardson is a sicko photographer who's accused of various things, accused of things with doing things with minors, and his pictures, his photographs, and his videos definitely have a pedo vibe to them. But he worked with Miley Cyrus, and I think he like other and I think a lot of others. I think he was pretty famous. Looks like a total sleazebag if you see a picture of him. I mean, just like he's trying to look the part. So this is they're trying. There's nostalgia for the era of Terry Richardson sexploitation. So we're not in that era anymore. That's news to me. Okay. To make matters worse, the EP's cover features four people who appear to be children or young teens engaging in sexual poses. Now, let me describe the picture here that they have. 'Cause it is disturbing. And I'll link to it. And again, you can see these images. They're up for now anyway. They're up on Twitter. This was a tweet. This musical artist tweeted this out and included these pictures. One is of the artist himself in a suit and tie, sitting cross-legged, and there's next to a goat. That's weird. I mean, that's kind of weird. That's kind of got occult, suggestions. But the by far more disturbing, more in-your-face disturbing picture is the other one, which I'll describe right now. You have a picture of a speaker and like a musical speaker, an amplifier, and you have there's four kids who are all four looks like kids who are all fully clothed We don't see any of their faces. They could be, okay, the youngest girl in this picture could be as young as 9 or 10. Or she could be older than that. It's not clear. But this girl, the young girl, the very young girl, is bent over this speaker, and she is in the process of being, not a very elegant way of putting it, but essentially in the process of being dry humped by some, we only see this guy from the waist down, but he looks like he could be anywhere from like 15 to 18, in that range. And she looks considerably younger than that. She's wearing a tank top and a pair of pink shorts, and again, they're both fully clothed, but it's a disturbing picture. So next to them, on the other side of them, there's another girl who's facing away from the camera, so we only see her hair. She's got long red hair. She's wearing these like moccasin type shoes and like a green sweater and what looks like a school skirt, but fully clothed again. And she appears to be straddling another boy who looks like a teenager, but he looks like he's probably passed out. So again, the suggestion is that you've got a little girl, a girl that could be as young as 10, maybe a little older, but very young looking. And I've heard it said maybe the models are actually older than they look, but still, the point is they're getting them to look like little kids, and that's the problem. So anyway, the through line here seems to be dry humping, and the dry humping of unconscious children / adolescents. In the first, in the case of the first coupling, the girl looks like she might be, might be passed out. The little 10-year-old looks like she might be passed out, and again, the boy from the waist down has his hands on her waist, and his crotch is pushed up against her buttocks. So, and the one on the bottom, it's a girl, again, seemingly fully clothed, and she might be a little older. She looks like maybe 14 or 15, still not old enough for a picture like this. Not that this wouldn't be sleazy even if these were adults, but with kids, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. And her legs are straddling this other boy who looks like he's passed out on the floor and also looks like a teenager. So there you go. That's the cover of this new EP from a hot young artist named Harrison Patrick Smith, or The Dare. So I'll link this article for y'all, and you can see for yourself and tell me if this is much ado about nothing. I don't think it is at all. I think it's much ado about something. It's not enough ado about something. But look at the pictures for yourself if you want, and judge for yourself. Thanks for watching.